Hello students, today we are going to learn how to solve the simultaneous linear equations by the determinant method. This method is given first by the Swiss mathematician Gabriel Cramer. That's why this method is also known as Cramer's rule or Cramer's method. So this first equation 4x plus 3y is equal to 4x plus 3y minus 4 is equal to 0, and second equation is plus 3y minus 4 is equal to 0, and second equation 6x is equal to 8 minus 5y. This is the second equation and this is the first equation. Now first we have to write this equation in the form a1x plus b1y is equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. These two equations are given. First we have to write in this form to solve this equation by the Cramer's method or by the determinant method. So see this first equation, 4x plus 3y is equal to, this minus 4 is to the left side of equal to sign, we have to take to the right side. So when we are changing the sign, it will be plus 4. That is the first equation. And the second one is here 6x plus, now here plus b2y means y term should be to the left side of 0, and that's why here we have to take this y term here, and this minus y it will become plus 5y which is equal to 8. Now here we got these two equations. We have to compare these equations with a2x plus b1y, sorry, a1x plus b1y is equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. Comparing with this, we can get the value of a1 is equal to, now see, a1 is equal to 4, b1 is equal to 3 and c1 is equal to 4. The value of a2 is, now I am writing here, a2 is equal to 6, b2 is equal to 5 and c2 is equal to 8. Therefore, first we have to find the determinant d is equal to, when we are finding the determinant d, then we have to take a1, a2, coefficients of x term and y term only, a1, a2, and here b1, b2. It is equal to, a1 is here, the value of a1 is 4 and a2 is 6, b1 is 3, b2 is 5. Then we have to do the cross multiplication. So first you have to start from to the left side, 4 into 5 minus 6 into 3 which is equal to 4 5s are 20 minus 6 3s are 80 which is equal to 2. Similarly, we can find the value of dx, and when we are finding the value of dx, then we cannot write the coefficients of x term. So in that place we have to take c1 and c2. So see here a1 and a2 which are the coefficients of x term. Instead of that, here c1, c2 and here b1, b2. Then it is equal to c1, c2 means here we will get here 4, 8 and b1, b2 means here 3 and 5. Then it is equal to 4 into 5 minus 8 into 3 which is equal to 20 minus 24 which is equal to minus 4. Now we have to find the value of dy. Then again, when we are writing the value of dy, means this determinant, then we cannot write the coefficients of y term. Instead of that, or in the place of that, we can take there c1 and c2. So the coefficients of x term, that is a1 and a2, it will come as it is, and a1, a2, and coefficients of y term is b1, b2. Instead of that, here it will come c1, c2. It is equal to value of a1 and a2 is, a1 and a2 is 4, 6. Value of c1 and c2 is, c1 and c2 is 4, 8. Then it is equal to 4 into 8 minus this 4 into 8 and here 6 into 4 which is equal to 32 minus 24 which is equal to 8. Therefore, x is equal to dx upon d, which is equal to the value of dx we got here -4, and d is equal to 2. It is equal to -4 upon 2 is equal to -2, and the value of y is equal to dy upon d, which is equal to 8 upon 2, which is equal to 4. Therefore, the solution of the equation is x is equal to -2 and y is equal to 4. Now this method is easy to find the solution of the equation.